Welcome back. You made it through another day, but not without catching my eye. Tonight, I've got a story that'll sink its claws into your mind and refuse to let go. So lock your doors, dim the lights, and listen closely. Because some nightmares are real. And this one comes straight from the monster's mouth. If you're brave enough to stay in the dark with me, go ahead and like the video, leave a comment with your last breath, and hit subscribe so I know where to find you next. When Emily moved into the cabin, she told herself it was over. No more hiding bruises behind makeup. No more muffled cries through thin apartment walls. No more apologizing for everything, even breathing too loud. Her ex was in jail. 5 years, the system finally did something. But deep down, Emily knew. Monsters don't stay caged forever. So she moved far, into the woods, into the quiet. At first it was peaceful, until she started hearing his voice. It started as a whisper, in the trees, in the floorboards, in the crackle of the fireplace. Clumsy little thing. She froze the first time she heard it. That phrase. He used to say it right before he grabbed her by the wrist too hard. It wasn't her mind playing tricks. It was him. But he was still in jail. Still, it continued. She unplugged everything. No radios, no TV, no phone calls. Yet his voice kept leaking through the silence. You think you're better now? She stopped sleeping. Every creak in the cabin made her flinch. She started seeing shadows in the mirror, smudges on the window, like palm prints, as if someone was trying to get in. She set up cameras, audio recorders. All they ever picked up was static. But she heard him, louder, each night, whispering from the closet, from under the bed, from the vent above the shower. Pretty when you're crying. The bruises came back. She didn't fall, didn't bump into anything, but they were there, finger-shaped, like echoes of the hands that weren't there. She left the cabin, checked into a motel, slept under harsh fluorescent lights, never turned the TV on. The silence better than his voice. Then she got the letter. No return address, just her name. Inside was a single sentence. You can't leave me again. And a photo, taken through the trees, of her in the motel bed. The bruises on her arm were fresh in the photo. The next morning, she got a call. He had been found in a cell, dead. He hanged himself the same night she checked into the motel, and yet the whispers grew louder. Now it wasn't just at night. She'd heard him in the running water, in the hum of the fridge, in her own voice, echoing back wrong in the recordings. Sometimes he even speaks through her. You're mine. Now she doesn't speak at all, because every time she opens her mouth, she hears his voice instead. You made it to the end. Impressive. Most don't get that luxury. But don't breathe easy just yet. Survival isn't the same as escape. I remember faces, and yours is burned into my mind now. Sleep tight, and maybe the next story will be your story.